Alright folks, I know that some of you have been waiting a long time for me to do this, so let's play Lufia 2! Whee! I would normally change my name to Sven, but for the sake of RPGs, I usually keep the names the same. Tia, are you home? This is Maxim, he's our main character. Hi Maxim, how was work today? Alright, I got 6 jellies. Let's see, that'll be 120 gold pieces, right? Wait a minute, Tia, I said 6 jellies! That comes to 180 gold pieces. Look, monsters are cheap these days. The city's suffering, so I can't pay the top price. Yeah, it's true. More monsters every day. It's spooky, you know? Well, I should appreciate it, though. I'm a monster hunter. I'd lose my job without them. Maxim, have you thought about getting an ordinary job? What is an ordinary job, anyway? Let's see... like... a shop owner? Perhaps? Me? Shop owner? Ha! That'll be today. How can he be so insensitive? Yeah, Maxim's pretty dense. Did you say something, Tia? Forget it! Here's your money! Wow, you really ticked her off, dude. Well, now that we have control of Maxim, let's go see how she's feeling. Let's see if we can apologize to her. Maxim, please be careful. Anyway, do you need anything? Why, yes I do. I would love a rapier. The only piece of equipment I could afford right now with the 120 gold I was given is a shield. That only increases my defense by 1 point. Why doesn't Tia get upset at anyone except you, Maxim? Doesn't she like you? I could hear Tia's voice from here. You should apologize to her later, okay? Yeah, apparently everyone in this town knows that Tia likes Maxim. Except for Maxim! Maxim, I'll show you my secret to dungeon fighting sometime soon. Yeah, old man. Hey Maxim, how's the warrior business? I had to go to Sonson to get my grandpa's favorite tea. Don't you think there are more monsters in the cave of Sonson than there used to be? The city is so peaceful. Oh, and here's the magic shop, viewers. We'll go into how this works later. Actually, no, we'll go into how this works right now. Scratch that. No formal training yet, your swordsman is good. You must have natural talent. I saw a red ball of light shoot into the northern sea last night. I wonder what it was. I have a sense of foreboding these days. I hope it's nothing. So, this is my third take on this. My granddaughter Daisy is going to Sonson to buy some wonderful tea. I so look forward to it. The reason being is the first take I did was at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was whispering like this into the mic. Oh, it's you, Maxim. That's a good time to show. This is a good time to show you my secret techniques for fighting in dungeons. Oh, wait, if you're at the dungeon south of here. But yeah, I was whispering in the mic like this, and I wasn't speaking very loudly, and I was also very tired. I just wasn't sleeping. I wasn't sleepy. I was just tired. It took so long, Maxim. Let's go ahead and start the lesson for secret techniques in the dungeon. First, the important thing is to learn the pattern of monsters' movements. Blah, monsters move when you move, blah blah blah. Some of them have patterns, some of them don't. When you touch a monster, you go into battle. So yeah, I recorded a good 30 minutes, but seeing as how I had to be at work by 10:30 today, 10:30 in the morning, I decided to scrap all the recording because I would not leave this thing done until I had everything edited and fixed, so I was looking about an hour's worth of work at least. Okay, this is explain skills. Right now, skills are different items that you can use out on the main screen, or you use them on the dungeon screen, I should say, and they will do certain things, i.e. this arrow. I can use it to stun monsters if I want to, but they'll only be stunned for a certain number of steps. Now, if you swing your sword, that counts as a step. Jellies. They are too easy. I wonder why they're only worth 20 gold apiece. The bridge gave away, but can be crossed when the switcher's back is turned on. Blah. Basically, you can use the arrow to hit the switch. There's nothing to the right. The right is just our exit from this area. And I mentioned this is my least favorite part of the game, viewers. After this, everything else is awesome. But this is just a basic tutorial, and if you haven't played before, it is useful. But I know all this stuff already. I I haven't played this game in months, and I remember all this stuff. Yeah. He's now giving you something called the reset spell. This is because you can only push those pillars, you can't pull them. So if you push them against the wall, you're kind of up the creek without the paddle. Pardon me. But you can also, yeah, it's another skill you can use. It resets the room back to the position it was when you walked into it. It also resets the monsters. This is probably my favorite of the Lufia games. And the previous one was fun, don't get me wrong, but yeah, this one blows it out of the water. Not even because of the graphics. It's because, I don't know if it's the graphics or storyline. I don't know, I just love this game. The first one was pretty good too. The third one was a lot of fun for the Game Boy Color. Do not pick up the one for the Game Boy Advance. Well, at least, I played it, it's alright. It's a okay RPG, it's kind of cool, you get to develop the classes the way you want it. You can make one person a knight or a bishop. You can make one person a mage or a warrior, and you can change the classes at any time, so you could theoretically have someone become a warrior mage. Which I did. But yeah, it's the story of Lufia that always got me. The first one takes place 100 years after this, and then the third one takes place 100 years after that one. So it's, every 100 years you have these humans fighting the Sinestrals. I would say spoiler alert, but since the first one, Lufia 1, takes place 100 years after this, it begins with Maxim fighting the Sinestrals and ends with your current party fighting the Sinestrals. Why should this one be any different? Okay. I saw Tia buying a strange-looking fish. Tia was looking for you. But the fourth one takes place 20 years after this one and doesn't have anything to do with the Sinestrals at all. And that's what I loved about this game was the Sinestrals. Hey Maxim, I was about to have dinner. Would you care to join me? Love to. And the battle against them. Battle against the Sinestrals, but that one just doesn't have anything to do with it. Made something special, Maxim. Wait a minute, okay? Tia, you're such a good homemaker. Holy crap, that dish must be heavy. It's a fish pot pie made of Navaroa, the phantom fish. So this is Navaroa, huh? I've heard of it, but never seen it before. I know, I've never seen it either. What's it taste like? I wonder. Let's dig in. Well, let's see. How is it? Well, what shall I say? I mean, Tia, why don't you try some? I will. Here goes. And this is pretty bad, that's what this is. You think so too, eh? It's not your cooking, it's the fish, don't you think? Why is this called the phantom fish then? Because it tastes so bad that nobody eats it? Something like that. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I wanted to cook something really tasty for you. Well, maybe it's not that bad if you cover it with lemon or something. See? It's not bad. Well, I guess you could eat it that way. See, it's already tasting better. Ah, Maxim, you may be dense, but you know how to cheer her up. Yeah, you're right. How odd. Maybe that's why it's called the phantom fish. Well, at least brought us a cheerful evening. Ha 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 ha. I guess so. Well, I'm stuffed. Let me get some tea. Okay, so for being so dense, not realizing Tia likes him, he does know how to cheer her up. That's awesome. Say, Maxim. Yeah? Why are you always in battle? Why do you ask such a thing all of a sudden? You're the only one fighting monsters. Not many people fight to live. Why you? I've been fighting ever since I can remember. I've never asked myself why. I've never met anyone quite like you before. Well, thanks for dinner. I'll make it up to you sometime. Don't worry about it. It's no fun to eat alone anyway. Join me again sometime, okay? I'd love to. Eating is something I do very well, you see. Well, bye! Eating is a lot of fun. I will agree. Oh, hey, what's this? Bad news, everyone! What is it? A horde of monsters appeared in the cave on the way to Summonton. Are you sure about that? That's horrible! Daisy, will monsters come to the city too? Well, I don't think they will, but unfortunately that's not the only problem we've got on our hands. What do you mean? The monsters have closed the door at the back of the cave. We can't get to Sundleton without the key. That's not good. So does anyone have any ideas what we should do? Well, no, I don't. Viewers, I have an idea of what we should do. But find out on next time on Let's Play Lufia 2. This is Svensson. Peace out.